Want to protect your kids online but don't know where to begin? In this video, I'm going to show you what you can do today to protect your kids online this year. And stick around until the end because I always give a nugget you don't want to miss. I'm going to break down our chat today into 3 parts. Number 1 is harmonizing/balancing screen time. Number 2 is protecting them on social media and gaming. Number 3 is holistic online safety, like wrapping it all up and figuring out how do we actually actionably put this into your life. So who am I to be talking about this, you ask? I've been featured in all these places. I'm a Forbes 30 under 30 honoree for my work in helping you protect your kids online, and I'm an award-winning online safety educator. Come on, Black Girl Magic. Let's get into it. Let's talk balancing screen time, or harmonizing screen time, because we don't do balance. Balance is 50-50. Balance is stressful. We're all about ease and grace over here. So how can you make screen time easier for you and your family? Number 1, we don't talk about balance. We talk about harmony, meaning there are different notes, there are different melodies, but they all come together to a beautiful song. So one screen time is not the same as the other. Playing 5 hours on the game or 5 hours in school and a Zoom is completely different. You want to make sure that you're harmonizing the screen time in your house. So if you're really stressed about, oh my God, my kid is on the screen for 1 hour here and then 3 hours there, don't think of it like that. Think of it as the quality over the quantity, especially as they get older. Now, if your kid is like younger than 3 years old, then we can have a different chat. If you want that type of video, let me know below. But for now, we're talking about kids 6 years old and over. It is quality over quantity. So get all the other stuff out of your head. You're okay. But a quick note, if your kid is under 6 years old, the best thing is to have them watch slow-paced educational content and channels. If you want those channels, let me know. Or I'll put some like channels below in the description so you can get all that. The last thing you need to know about screen time for your kids is everything in moderation. So while we're doing harmony, while we know that not all screen time is created equal, so if they're FaceTiming with a friend or FaceTiming with a teacher, it is completely different, or probably a Zoom with a teacher, but it's completely different than them playing a game for 5 hours. Even if they're playing the game for 5 hours, why are they playing it? What's the impact of it inside of their lives? So maybe they're playing a game because they're trying to be a pro player. That's completely different. Maybe they're coding a game. Maybe that's their like downtime and they're a little bit older so they can do whatever they want because they finished their homework. There are different situations. It all depends on you and your family and what are your goals. So remember, quality over quantity, everything in moderation, everything in harmony. Let's get into social media. Social media is not going anywhere anytime soon. So if your kid's on social media or you're thinking about getting your kids on social media and you haven't gotten it yet, then consider waiting for social media because they need a lot of maturity and emotional intelligence to navigate that world in a way that's healthy for them. Also, you have to think about, can you handle them being on social media? Because you're going to have to start having talks that dig a little bit deep, and you're going to have to be their guide through the content that they see. There's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of whatever, and you want to make sure that you're there and you're talking about the difficult topics. If you're not ready for those difficult topics, then you might have to, rethink your social media plan. But if they're old enough and they're really mature and you decided, hey, look, you can go on social media, do your thing, boo, then you want to be sure that you're putting in the security controls, parental controls, safety controls that you need. If they're a little bit older, you don't have to worry about parental controls, but everyone's family is different, so I'm going to stay out of your business. Quick note about parental controls, you want to make sure that you're focusing on the connection with your kid. Controls are only a tool. If you're so focused on the controls, you're going to lose the trust of your kid. So you want to make sure that you're doing it right. And I will be making a video on this. So stay tuned and subscribe for that. Another thing you want to know to protect your kids online this year are the security settings. So often we talk about parental controls or parental monitoring, but we really forget how do you secure your kids' accounts against hackers and predators. The first thing your kids needs to know are how to develop really good passwords, where to store them like a password manager, and then two-factor authentication, adding another way of authenticating to the account so that they can make sure that the person logging in is actually the right person and not some random hacker or random predator. These are things your kids need to know. Develop positive associations with social media, and this also goes into gaming as well. So yes, oh my God, they're spending so much time on the phone. Oh my gosh, social media is completely destroying you. They're hackers, they're predators. Don't put your information out there. Danger, 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 caution. Yeah, that's great. That's cool. But you also want to talk about the positive things about social media. Because if all you're talking about is negative and danger, when something happens, they're not going to tell you because they're going to feel like you're going to take it away, or that's going to confirm your fears. And then they're going to be bogged down by all the craziness and all of the mess once again. And while you're completely correct, you also want to be sure that you understand that their point of view is also correct as well. Both can exist in harmony. So create positive associations so that you're creating connections with your kids, so that you're also creating what? Non-judgmental safe spaces so they can come to you when something goes wrong. That is ultimately how you protect your kids online. Let's talk about sharenting. Sharenting is when a lot of parents, like you, like everyone else, maybe not you, but shares way too much information about their kids online, where they go to school, what they do, the temper tantrums, all of it. Be mindful about how much you're sharing about your kids online. Think, when they get older, will they want to see this video or will they not? Is it something that I'm comfortable with sharing? Is it something that they would be comfortable with me sharing? And then as they get older, get in the habit of asking them permission. I know, oh my God, what do you mean? That's my kid. But ask for their permission before you share online. You want to be the role model for how they behave online. You don't want them randomly taking videos and photos of people and just being like, yeah, I'll put it online. It doesn't matter. You should be okay with it. Teach them how you want them to operate in the world. Consent is really, really important. Now, of course, if they're really, really young and they're 6 months old, you're not going to be looking at the baby like, do you consent to me taking a cute photo of you to put on Facebook? Yeah, no, they're too young. They can't do that. But you have to make an executive decision as a parent. Is this something that's cute to share? Am I sharing too much? Is there something in this photo that can identify where we are, our location, or where my kids go to school, or all of those things? So not only are you protecting their privacy, but the security and safety of your family online. The last and final point to bring it all home is holistic online safety. Holistic online safety means giving your kids the freedom they want and the safety and security that they need. Holistic online safety also means that you're giving yourself grace through this process. Rome was not built in a day. Your kids will not be secure online like this. But guess what? If you're adding all of these things up into your life and you're adding holistic online safety, they will be better protected than they were before. So if you're looking for, how do I protect my kids in this year? This is exactly what you do. Connections over control, ease over complexity, all of those things is how you protect your kids in this digital age. In conclusion, there are 3 things that you can do to protect your kids this year. Quality over quantity, everything in moderation, harmony over balance, connections over controls, and a holistic approach to protecting your kids online. If your kids are playing these online games and they're racking up their screen time and you're really not sure if these games are safe for your kids, I'll put all the videos that I have below on certain online games like Minecraft and Roblox and others so that you can decide, is this actually safe for my kids? At the beginning of this video, I said I was going to leave you a little nugget to protect your kids online, and this is the nugget that I have for you. If you're worried that your kids are going to remain unprotected online, or you're like really not tech savvy and you need support, I created the Safe Kids movement with holistic online safety as the foundation to help you build better and stronger connections with your kids, understand the safety and the tech and the security world in a very easy manner, and then ask me all the questions you want. So you can go to safekidsmovement.com right now, or you can click the link, the first link in the description, and you can go and sign up and be a part of all of the parents that are part of the movement of keeping their kids holistically safe this year, next year, and all the damn years to come.